So this video is not to spark false hope or anything. This is just to kind of share what I know regarding the Jeffy's Infinite Irida cancellation thingy going on. But no promises on any of this. Do not quote me on any of this. This is just my way of saying that there is a slim chance that Jeffy's Infinite Irida might be uncancelled. I'm not 100% sure of anything in this video, so do not take any of this that I say as a fact. Maybe I'm completely wrong, maybe I'm right. We'll find out if the game ever releases. Okay, so this screenshot, people have told me this is outdated, I am aware, and I will explain my reasoning for why I still think there's a chance later. But y'all really overreacting over nothing. State of the mod, the demo is still releasing on the planned release date. They're still releasing, nothing is being cancelled, Beta Sheep is just wanting to take a break afterwards. And the team will be cleared and new faces will show. Which is what I feel is the best, as a lot of people in there are at heavy risk of pulling out, like, sorry I stuttered a lot, I'm not a great reader, but anyways. So there's a few things they said that made me think, like, hey, maybe even though this is a little bit outdated, that there still is hope, because they said, after the demo comes out, Beta Sheep plans to take a break. The only thing that doesn't really make sense there is because in Beta Sheep's message, he said the mod is cancelled. Not he was taking a break, cancelled. But, I mean, it could have also just been, like, in the moment, like, he was just feeling really down, like he was just going to give up on everything, but I'm not 100% sure. They also said new faces will show. Meaning, maybe, like, he genuinely is leaving the mod, and he was, like, planning for it to get cancelled or something after he left, and now they're hiring new directors or something like that, or owners. But obviously none of this means anything. I'd still say there's like a 60% the mod stays cancelled, and a 40% chance that the mod will actually become uncancelled. I've heard this a lot too, like there's always rumors about like Jeffy's Infinite Irida cancelled. Like I've had people tell me it's cancelled when it's not before, but I don't think Beta Sheep's ever said anything about it being cancelled until now. Also, the official Jeffy's Infinite Irida like account says just RIP in the description. So, I mean, I think we might be cooked, but I'm not 100% sure. This person in my comments, I'm not sure if this is true or not, they didn't really provide any evidence, but he said, in the dev server, someone got announced as a new owner already. We're good. So, I'm not sure if this is true. If it is true that someone has been announced as a new owner today, then, I mean, I think we are good. Like, if they're announcing a new owner, they're probably continuing to work on the project. The main reason I think that this will continue is because of how big the mod was. Like, you can't just, like, give up on that and then just lose it to time. Like, someone will pick it up with how big it's been and how talented this community is. It can't just all be lost to time. That's just not how things work. Maybe I'm just in the stages of grief and I'm going through the denial part, but, like, I just feel like there's no way you can just, like, lose all of that to time. And regarding me for the situation, for the content you'll be getting from me, if the mod genuinely truly is cancelled, I plan to release a review on the Shucks demo, the full Irida lore movie thing, and then, I mean, that will probably be the end of my Irida content if the mod never comes out. And then I'll find something else to do, but, you know, for now, I'm kind of screwed because I don't know what to do because I can't just shift the topic because, like, you all are here for Jeffy's Infinite Irida, not just, you know, whatever I post. Anyways, enough about me. I want to talk about some more stuff that Beta Sheep has posted on his end. So, as of right now, Beta Sheep has community posted this, which honestly gave me a lot of hope. I'm in a mental health ruin, but I'm getting help. As for content in the future, I'm staying away from FNF content. I'm still going to make animations and probably won't do more outside that, I don't know yet. I still want a platform to express my work. I'll post a vid about my work on Irida eventually. I'm taking a break from everything as of right now, though. He did say he was leaving FNF, but he also said he's taking a break as of right now. And I've also heard a lot going around about them getting a new, like, creator or main person in this, which I hope happens. Yeah, it won't be the same, but, like, you know, at least it will come out. Now I want to talk about the drama a little bit, because there is quite a bit of drama, and I've seen some screenshots, and I'm not really sure what to believe because I haven't done, like, any proper research, so I'm just showing you guys what I know. Do not take any of this as a fact or anything. Anyways, Beta Sheep posted a Google Doc with these images in it. Yes. Anyways, it says, yes. Also, I should probably point this out, but you made me uncomfortable in calls sometimes. And then this guy, I'm not going to say his name because that's like a terrible name. And then he said when. When he kept asking for nudes and saying how fat my, is. Who wouldn't want that? Beta see baby girl aggressive drooly. Like, okay, so this guy's clearly a weirdo, but anyways, there's also more screenshots. I'll read these. I don't know who this guy is because his name's blurred out, but okay, Hazy, you say what he did to you. To me, he begged me to send him, pics, and he blackmailed my ex-friend to leak my shit. Then I will. Also, he begged me for pics and would send a ton of gore to me. I won't lie, I would pretend like I was okay just to make the guy shut up. Which, I mean, obviously, if you're ever like going through something like this, report this to either parents, authorities, someone. Obviously, this is not okay at all. Do not just, pretend you're fine with it at all. That's never okay. Just to my younger viewers out there. Alright, there's also this one with a deleted user. You realizing that there's a mute button. You got mad if I didn't answer you. Why would that matter if you had me muted? Well, back then I was afraid of you, because, you were infamous for many things. I was worried that you would have gone after me. Why are you acting like I was Hitler? The irony. What, didn't his name have, the H-man in it on the last one? But, anyways, I'm assuming this deleted user here is the douchebag who's doing all this. So I'm glad his account is gone. I'll show you the rest of the pics here. The Beta Sheep said, also, I don't know if this one's worth putting here, but even back then, I thought the stuff he sent me was disgusting. Well, at least the good thing is I ain't attracted. Bruh, Pemods, I'm assuming this is the guy. Word I'm not going to say looks nasty. Never had any sexual attraction to them. So, yeah, this is a bad situation. Anyways, onto the Google Doc that Beta Sheep made. Hey, it's me, Beta Sheep. I would like to give an update regarding my life and my thoughts on the things in the past few days. When I made my Atom Bomb animation, I made it all at a time period where I didn't have much faith in the mod anymore. I felt it was going downhill and that it would eventually get cancelled, which it did, but I wouldn't have any thought it would have ended like this. Everything that happened is awful. I discussed this with Scooter while it was happening. I saw in the group chat people were obsessed with these callouts towards certain devs, including me, which were made out of hatred and malice. No genuine concern at all. They just wanted the mod dead. If anyone noticed, it's clearly obvious in my last post I stated back then, for the stuff I'm being called out for, I was sexually taken advantage of, but for some reason, the only takeaway these people had is that the mod is cancelled. These people don't actually care about real people. They don't actually care about what they have done. They just want some crap on a project they despise. Hell, even the Boing stuff. Well, yeah, what he did was concerning. He was exposed due to having hatred towards him. The only person who actually cared was Scooter in all this. And to my fans of the mod, do better. A lot of you were showing more concern for the mod than other people's well-being. To the people who are sharing their condolences and actually caring about the mental health of real people, y'all the real ones. This whole situation is terrible, and a clear indicator that I shouldn't ever have even worked on Irida to begin with. The mod was made as an apology to the devs who wanted to finish their work in V2. Now, I'm sure most of you are saying, well, that sounds terrible. How do you take away from that and say, maybe Irida's not cancelled? Well, the only reason I think of this is because I think this more means Beta Sheep is leaving, which he has every right to do so. This community has treated him awful, and I think it is a lot better for him that he should leave. But I do think, because I've heard from other people saying that Jeffy's Infinite Irida is just going to get new creators and stuff, which hopefully, maybe it will just be cancelled and stay cancelled. The only reason I think otherwise is because of these cutscenes, these animations. All this took so long. Why would it all just be done just to just throw it away? There's no point. Which is why I think a lot of the devs would much rather have their work genuinely go into a project instead of just get thrown away at the end of all this. So I think my best guess here is that Beta Sheep will leave, which I hope he does. I hope he gets better mental health, help, and all that stuff. And that the mod will be picked up by some other devs. I've already heard a ton of stuff about other devs picking it up. I haven't really seen clear evidence of that yet, but I guess we'll just see how it goes. Again, obviously this does not mean that Jeffy's Infinite Irida is uncancelled. I'm just telling you why I think there could be a chance that this mod could come back. Anyways, I hope to see you in the next one. A like and subscription would be very nice. It would help this video out. Goodbye, I guess.